Hi, this is Jay Smith. Do you like poetry? Well, you have come to the right place. I've written poems on everything from human evolution to history to running, for sailing, and some stories as well, even in Spanish. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this. And hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, see you later. Hi, I'm going to tell you now about what happens when a cat gets lost up a tree and how this cat has to battle for its poor life and eventually what happens to it. So I think you'll enjoy it. Here it is. It's called The Lost Cat, or Gato Perdido in Espanol. Okay, I'm Jay Smith and I hope you're going to enjoy this. This poem is called Gato Perdido, or Lost Cat. Gato Perdido means lost cat in Spanish. You hear the sound of a cat lapping milk, and then she looks up. Hi, my name is Blackie. I'm a little wacky. In a big house I live, much purring and affection I give. At least it seems comfortable to me. It has 2 floors and a nice shade tree. My owners feed me quite enough. I don't lack for stuff. Soft toys I keep close. Catnip I like the most. My life is one of ease. My owners I try to please. One day I climbed up the tall shade tree to hide and learn what I could see. But I was afraid and would not come down. My owners never saw me and left the town. A big moving band came to the door. They took everything. There was no more. I spent the night in the tree. Obviously, there was no cat food for me. The next morning, I was a most hungry cat. What I would have given for a nice, juicy rat. But rats don't live in trees. There was no food to please. When I looked straight down the tree, it seemed like a mile to me. There was no way I was climbing that low. It was too far to go. By the time the sun had set, I was the most starving cat yet. The night came, black as hell. If I were human, I would yell. But I saw nothing I could do and spent the night in a stew. Next day the sun rose bright like fire. This cat in a quagmire. I looked at myself, checked my weight. I had lost lots of freight. I figured I had better be bold and brave and change the way that I behaved. Creeping down slow and smooth, I finally got my groove. Finally, I took a big jump, hitting the ground with an enormous bump. Rolling on my feet, I hit my head, thinking they would put me in a hospital bed. I limped to the house, famished and dazed, feeling I had not eaten in days. But the house was empty. There was no food. This cat was in a terrible mood. I went next door, hoping for a meal, perhaps a handout or something to steal. I meowed at the front door with all of my might, wanting to give someone a fright. The door opened, I pushed through. The lady said, "Blackie, is that you?" She took me to the kitchen, opened a can of food. I ate until I was in a better mood. She was talking on the phone, but I did not understand a word. But the voice of my owners I heard. That night I slept in her laundry room with a bowl of food next to a broom. The next morning rang the doorbell. My owners rushed through the house pell-mell. They grabbed me in arms so strong and scolded me for being wrong. They said I looked very thin, more than I had ever been. So they fed me some treats and a can of delicious cat meats. I purred and stretched with all my might, was hoping to be in their sight. I promised them not to climb any more trees. I'd do anything they please. So if you see a cat climbing a tree, stop and offer advice from me.